Saga, it feels like there's just no right answer, okay? No matter what I do, it doesn't seem like there is a right answer. So, I did notice that if I hit resume, it actually just takes me back to where I was. But if I hit load game, there was a part where I could go back and select other options. Hang on. Hang on. So, look at this. I can go back. I thought I wasn't able to do this. I mean, I'm not going to, just to be clear. But I thought that was just, like, not an option. Oh, Legend, it's been a long time. How have you been, buddy? So anyways, that's a thing. Jaden, how are you feeling today? Also, James, love to see you, my guy. I hope you're doing well. I was just thinking, I thought this was like a forced Iron Man game, but it kind of lets you not abide by those rules? Yeah, Rashik, that's crazy. How are you doing, Odd? That's a Oddleaf name. Sorry. Sometimes when a loved one dies, people say it doesn't sink in for a while. It sunk in for me right away. Great! People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny, my father named me Oddleaf before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman, what does that even mean? People look up to you, maybe? Is she one of the best units? Yes, Legend, I remember you, Pyro. You mentioned in the chat earlier. Means people look up to you. Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want to be known for handling my feelings. If I feel nothing about my husband dying, people think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? Sorry, Rook. It's been hard. I am not sure what to say. You asked me to come find you? Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Jaden, what'd you think of God of War? He asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Why me? He always depended on you. It should be mine. I could carry it, but I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Wow. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I think they would follow you. Come on, Rook. This isn't the time for pretend. It's not just our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us? Ugh. I think it has to happen. I'll do my best. Listen, I know I dragged this out, but the truth is, my husband and I could never have a child. What? I don't want our banner to end here. It'll be safe with you and Alette. Nice. I'm gonna try my best to take care of her. I hope she doesn't die. Oh, I hope she doesn't die. Pyro, how you been? It's been a long time, buddy. Rashik, I didn't read your comment in Discord yet. Good morale. That won't last. You know? Alright, time to go. Can't claim you know all the tier rankings of this game. That's fair, Rashik. I sure don't know. Oh, gosh. You guys ready for the first wrong choice of this, this stream? At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stopped to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. Wish the fighters well, see them off with extra supplies. Remind everyone that they're free to do as they please. Tell them they're needed here. I'm just gonna wish them well. Kin is kin. Do what you must to protect them. The man claps you on the shoulder, and the fighters depart. Bummer, -8 fighters, yay! Great. Morale declined. That's not good. Complaints of rafts, I'm gonna call them rafts, excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the man stumbled over some tent ropes, pulled the snag canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire both the wagon and raft's legs before Oh, nice. Before leading him to you. This man drinks nothing but water from now on. Raph groggily agrees, slurring his way through promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow you doubt it'll be long before Raph manages to find another drink, whether you allow it or not. If he does it again, he's out. You know, three strikes rule. Dredge! Shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's Raph, the unabashed drunk, staggering toward you, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing to the trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sightings, and furious men surround Raph. I don't know, team. There is no right answer. I want to be ready just in case. Oh no. There isn't a right answer. Which one do I pick? It sounds like they're all bad. Okay. Let's be ready just in case. For now, we take no chances. A full day of uneasy rest with no sign of Dredge. Of course not. Their caravan is annoyed by the scare and the delay. Me too. Eventually, Raph bursts into laughter, and you're sure there were never any Dredge. I assume he's the only one laughing. Not long after, Raph goes missing. Nobody searches for him, or seems to mind. -6 supplies. Great. Morale declined. Awesome. -1 clansman. Nice. I'm so glad that happened.
City, the walls of Frostweather now just keep the howling winds at bay.
This is a terrible game.
Out against Dredge as well.
I'm very excited for this. I love misery. Ugh. Rashik, why do I play games like this? You jostle through fallow crowds of sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostweller for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. Why are there so many people in the fields? Well, we can't stay outside in the open like this. Oddly finds you amongst the many refugees. Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody is being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Varl from Blotzbalker, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The Dredge are everywhere. And the chieftain of Frostweller has locked himself in his great hall. That's when they close the gates. Oof. James, I'm not really sure. Rashik might be able to answer that. How far are we in Baldur's Gate? I'm guessing maybe halfway-ish, but I don't know that for certain. These hills will turn red, and they will cry red too. Yeah, that one. We have to get in there. Where else could we go? With our whole caravan? South, but Sigerholm and Borsgard are so far away they may as well be horseborn lands. The Dredge are moving south. If we keep moving west, we might get out of their path. Wormtoe is half as far, and full of Varl. And across the wastes, these people won't make it. I don't like any of these ideas. Wow, it's almost like she knew what I was thinking. That's because they're all bad. There's no point in talking about leaving. We have to get in there. I don't know what to do. I want to know more about what's going on in there. I see a lot of people gathered around the rest houses and the gates. We can find out what they know. How would we get in anyways? They closed the gate. I can get that gate open. Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down gates. Halfway-ish sounds about right. There you go, James. I wasn't going to break in, just push really hard. Big man, big muscles, big push. Let's take a little peek at the market. A narwhal horn? Ooh, yeah. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I need some more I don't know that I need more supplies, but I want more supplies. 10% dodge. Knockback on strength over 5? Huh. I'm not necessarily interested in any of these. Maybe this could be good. BRK, that's like armor breakage, right? Oof, I don't know. That could be the thing. For 2 renown. Okay, I'm gonna take that for now. And a couple more supplies. And we're gonna call that good. At least there's a market out here. Normal morale. Let's rest a day. We could help them. Let's tend to the wounded. Alette and Oddleaf spend the day along with the others in your caravan treating wounds, most of which came from the archers at the gates. I overheard from one woman that the city has been sending carts with food around. Could be a way in. Next time they send a cart, we bring it back in. Oddleaf protests. Aside from leading to a fight, it would probably mean no more food for the refugees. I don't like the food cart idea. I don't like the food cart idea, team. Yeah, keep your sword down unless we need it. We'll make a deal unless they're looking for a fight. Early the next day, you spot another cart leaving the gates of the city. After they've thrown their scraps to the refugees, you approach. Here we go. Stop. My friend wanted to talk with you. It's not what I wanted. Think I can guess why. If we knew there were more fighters and Varl out here, Ekil might have brought you in the city. You can get us in the city? Not up to me. I'll take you, if you want. Why would this Ekil let us in? Better let him explain. This is a terrible idea, probably an ambush. Fine, let's go. Man clad in black approaches you as you step inside. That look on his face, right? I don't like this face. What in the depths is this? You said you wanted fighters. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh, really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave. He's eating worms, if that wasn't clear. What happened? As soon as they heard Dredge was coming, anyone who couldn't swing an axe got one to the head. That's the short story. At least 3 clans in here warring over turf and food. And the worst, the god-forsaken Varl. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with exaggeration, as if simply stating the obvious. More and more danger here than out there? Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight, and you've got your own Varl. That counts for something. Oh, no worries, James. I can keep your flock safe in the Great Hall. You fight for me, and to take back Frostveller. I don't take sides. Too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine, cut these sheep loose and watch yourself. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the streets. Yeah, let us out. They had just finished closing the massive doors. Fine, waste of time and lives. Now get out. Hope we know what we're doing. I don't! Making it up as we go, 100%. Little did they sleep. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know. I didn't want to be in there. That sounded like a nightmare. Time to move on to wherever it is we're going. This place, I guess. That was probably a terrible idea. I don't know. Every idea sounded bad. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strand as you wanted, and more weapons, extra supplies too. Oh, we're back to the other group. Okay. You perk up, just now realizing Moger has been talking to you. Since Wagner died, everyone's been looking to you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. I heard you. Saying the Varl we sent to Strawn have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property. A man named Eric. I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will just have to get over it unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. We've put down every slag that has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths, then. You sure that wound is healed, Luden? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the alliance would rot. No kidding. Or worse. Wagner's dead. No reason to stay. What do you expect me to do? Go back to my father and tell him one Varl died, so the alliance is over? He's got a point. Is Wagner's kinder? You have the same responsibilities. We would only be made to do this again later, and I will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the wandering road, or do your job and slaughter some Dredge. He scamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering road's not an option with this many. Could crush that boy's skull with one hand, like sparrow's egg between thigh. If Luden won't be deterred, you'll have to deal with it. Don't let Luden get to you. Right. Let's take a look at this dump. So what do I tell the warriors? Cautious. No more losses. I don't know if that actually makes any difference to anything. I'd ask how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Magra, which is good. I know most of these Varl, and they're not under my command. They came to follow Wagner. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Nice. You think we're walking into a death trap? This many Varl? Nah, we should be alright. Things could get rough, though. I don't like being the one to send Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself, and that's the extent of it. Yeah. Would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag. Yeah, still wondering what happened. No idea. I don't get it. Just happened. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him more than any of us. Never mind. Anyways, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. It's asking a lot. What were you holding back about Wagner? I'd rather not say. Oh, really? Why? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your head, and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. Sounds important. Tell me. How did Wagner die? He ran into Dredge. Wasn't expecting it. When we found him, he was lying face down like he was struck from behind. Did he really get taken down by some random slag? Who else was there? You think Luden? He probably didn't. But yeah, we should keep an eye on him. If we see anything else, tell me. Let's get back to it. Uh-oh. Leave. I don't want to talk anymore. I want to fight! Everyone's going to... Oh gosh, this game is awful. Oof. Oof. In the hills, more Dredge. Not more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by as rush up there to slaughter them. Luden overhears. It's a dozen Dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him when he started to care. He says, I don't. I thought you did. Strand can't handle that. If we go chasing down every pack of Dredge on the horizon, we'll be out here for a year. Yeah, let's go. They're probably going to sneak up on us from behind, and then we'll be surrounded. Hakan! Hard-booted trot. Can we speak as equals? We could try. Seems clear to me that you plan to kill a lot of dredge along the way, am I right? Well, you're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. Don't assume only the Varl can fight. Do you understand me? That is my banner we fly to Grafheim, the banner of Arbisrong. I insist on joining in battle. Almost gutted in your first encounter, and you're ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance. From Wagner, maybe, but for me, you can get yourself killed. I don't really care. They tell me you were his Kender. I'm not sure what a Kender is. I'm guessing like a guardian or support or something like that. That's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next of kin Varl thing. Don't you take on his responsibilities? In my own way. And stop acting like I'm a thorn in your side. Well, you are. When you're nearly 200 years, it's hard to take a 20-year-old man. Is that right? Seriously. You better start. We'll both be kings someday. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. As though you just punched yourself in the face. No ice. Bye, nerd. You've gotten some characters with high exertion. Don't overlook this important stat. Exertion lets you add more willpower. Oh, okay, gotcha. Upgrading to 3 exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack, or move 3 spaces further than usual, if you've got the willpower. Seems legit. I don't know who this chick is, but let's go talk. Big Dax, what's going on, my guy? You're Ursa? Points a thumb toward Luden's tent. No, here for you. Oh. Can we talk? Shakes her head no. A smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. What, you don't know how to talk? Well, this has been fun. You don't talk? No. You do, though. I don't. About the flaming arrows. Varl and fire don't get along. All you get's a shrug. If you're going to use them... She pulls an arrow. There's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly a bird combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the campus turn to watch. Don't tell me not to. You're Luden's boss. No, he's mine. She cackles, abrupt and loud. You are his personal guard, though. Of course. How'd you end up like this? Luck. Well, this has been fun. I'm a witch, so be careful. I don't know that I like her. She seems kind of rude. As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book-reading type. You're to Bercy. You're Hakan. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? Why is everyone so standoffish? Say what you want. Where'd you learn to fight? Same way as you. By fighting? You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah. But not anymore? Well, had a lot of jobs. Dax, how are you feeling today? Can I trust you? What a loaded question. Depends. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? I assume I'm looking out for myself, and you'll figure it out. Does Luden understand that? He doesn't even understand that half of his army is just here to protect him from the people he talks to. Yeah, so Luden's a dum-dum. Won't keep you. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Luden alive. Got it? Oof. It's like a poorly veiled threat there. Very poorly veiled. Okay. Oh. Promote. Higher stats, increase your item rank. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. This guy's going to be my shielded destroyer. Warhawk. He's kind of beefy. Okay. Who else do I want to bring? Oh, I guess this is the only guy? Well, no. I could bring Bercy, too. This guy's kind of weak, huh? Interesting. Seems like the humans have more willpower, but the Varl are just stronger. I didn't want to battle, I just wanted to end training. Bah. I misclicked, team. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. Tactics, fantasy politics, hard choices, and management? Yeah, definitely. Just working on some RS stuff. You get it, Big Dax. What are you working on? Yeah, Rashik. Why don't we watch you stream instead? Great morale for now. You overhear a conversation while marching alongside the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hakan, says one. Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot. Not willing to die for him either. Ahem. Not sure Wagner would have been happy to hear that. You growl loudly. The Varl flinches as you pass by, without looking in his direction. In the distance, you can hear his friend laughing at his misfortune. Nice. We're camped. Some merchants. You ask what they're doing here. We're camped out at the Godstone ahead, one tells you. Leaving an offering to Dengler? As one does, his expression turns. Dredge start appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed. Thought the Godstone would be safe, but I don't know why. We've been dodging them ever since. Got anything to trade? Not much. Anything of value we left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Varl in one place before. You're off to deal with those Dredge? We could part with some supplies if you need them. Oh, how much? I'll give them freely. What? There's a good choice, for once. Clearing the road is more than we could ask. I have one request, though. My wife's brother stayed at the Godzone. You'll know him by a necklace with many gold rings. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand. Sure. Let's go! Plus 35 supplies. Nice! I'm so glad our morale's down, though. Oof. Galen, nothing is safe. Some Saragnus? Nice. Slows unexpectedly. Dredge know we're coming. Probably saw us back at Vetterfall and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we plotted into them, but we saw them first. When's the last time you commanded a few hundred? Hakan? Don't overthink it. The warriors can take care of themselves. When you come across more enemies than your party can handle, you'll engage in war. Awesome. Give your army orders to fit the situation, but be prepared to get your own hands dirty too. By making battle easier for yourself, you'll end up with higher casualties. Great. Or you can take the burden on yourself with a harder battle, but save more lives. If you're ever desperately outnumbered, it may be best just to run. Sounds great. There must be at least 490 of them. See, I don't know. What does formations mean? What does charge mean? You start comparing weaknesses and strength, taking account terrain, morale, and the look of the enemy. If you're careful, you should be able to keep your forces balanced. Give the order. Start rallying your forces and gather your allies to you, preparing to enter the fray. Nice. Formations, team! Let's see. Destroyer of shields, you're first. I have one shield destroyer. Okay. This guy's really beefy in terms of damage. This girl's really weak. She made that big showing earlier, but... Ugh. Ugh. Alright. This is so... Ugh. I'm so glad that we're surrounded like this. Awkwardly. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them, 6 of us. Okay. This guy's first. I definitely need to... Well, they're all dangerous. But I would argue this guy's the most dangerous with that 15 attack. Okay, team, you guys ready for some pain? Ready for some loss? Okay. Oof. Honestly, just hitting this guy would probably be best. Going to barrels for a bit. Oh, what happened at Sarachnis? I think this guy needs to be moved farther away. Okay. We need to protect her. And 10. Gosh. There's no part of this guy's going to be good. He's going to hit for so much. He's like a dump truck. I think I bring this guy. He's going to hit for essentially 8 on this guy, and then I could hit for 8 on that guy. That would be ideal. Assuming he goes first. Well, I can't move him now. Oh, all right, team. No part of this is going to be good. Thanks, Cam. Appreciate that, guy. Attack this guy. Shield bash. I feel like we just need to start using our willpower at the start. Saving it for some potential later advantage just doesn't seem that wise, honestly. Because, yeah, maybe it happens, and us, you know, saving for whatever is good, but it just doesn't seem like it's that worth it. Yeah, attack this guy. Strength of 6. +2 makes him super weak. Nice. So feeling good about this? Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know, Galen. Not feeling good about that. -7 right there. Jeez. Tempest. I wish I could Tempest both of these guys. That'd be great. That would be ideal. 8 damage. So this guy doesn't do much damage, but I still need to watch for his armor destroying abilities. This guy is so dangerous. If I could hit him, it makes him a lot less dangerous. 5 damage, potentially. I hate to, but I think I need to. Hang on, what was that? Impale? Causes knockback and target bleeds when moving. Knocks back 1 tile. Target bleeds 1 strength per move on next turn. I think I just attack this guy. And do a bunch of damage. Six is not very much, but this guy cannot get to her, so she should be safe to approach. What does she have? Slag and burn. Trap an area, laying down coals, which do 1 strength damage. Explodes in a 5-tile area. I don't think I want to do that. I think I just want to, move. We're gonna move here. Attack this guy. Bring him down a notch. It seems wiser. Fix, what's going on, my guy? An ounce of prevention tends to be worth a pound of cure. 100%. If we could just reduce their damage earlier. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, Rashik. If we can, lower their damage earlier, then maybe we don't have to take as much damage later. This guy's a little bit farther away than I intended. Maybe too much so. He basically has a wasted turn. Oh, 2 willpower? Yeah! Let's go! Bro's willpowered up. 10 strength. Okay. I think that we come this way. Bring the pain. What does that do? And punishes enemies for retaliating. I think we just want to attack this guy. Damage his armor. Nice. Did I poke him too? How did that work out? I'm not really sure how that worked out. 7. This guy's kind of weak at the moment. If this guy comes around, I'm in trouble. I think if we come down here and then attack this guy's strength, it makes him basically worthless. He can still attack our defense, like our armor, but that's it. What is he doing? He's firing his laser. I don't know what he's doing. But I would like him to stop. Let's knock this guy down. Okay. It's got 10 attack. I think attacking this guy's wisest. I don't know what that little icon means there. But I think if we attack this guy right here, drop him to 9, it's just worth it. Break his armor, that's fine. Honestly, as long as they don't lose all of their strength, it's probably fine. Okay, next is this guy, who could move in range. Then this guy. Okay, so we got plenty of turns to stop this guy. Unless we finish one of them off, in which case we will have less turns to do that. Honestly, they're all kind of weakened. Seems like the best thing I could do is take down this guy's armor some. Did I say more turns? I meant that this guy would get his turn sooner. Drop this guy's armor. I'm not sure what was happening right there. I do think I need to kill this guy. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't want him to finish it. Scourge uses his weapon to summon an ally to the battlefield. No part of that sounds like a thing that I want. That sounds awful. I hate to, but he's got to go. I knew that would happen. That's fine. That's not that big a deal. I think we handled this fight much more appropriately. Not perfectly, but much better. Yeah. We hit... Wait. What was this? Bring the pain. That's not what we need right now. We need to hit this guy. Right in the damage. Boop. I think we just won this fight. Yeah, fewer turns. Calling me out, Rashik, but you know what I meant, I hope, I think. It doesn't make sense for me to attack this guy. Hakan, go up here, destroy this guy. Annihilate him. Promote, let's go. You're fine, dude. Didn't even feel that. Don't even feel it. Later, nerd. Haha! And everyone went home feeling just fine. What was that animation right there? Less versus fewer distinctions, so it got drilled into me? Oh, okay, Rashik, and now you're going to hound me about my vernacular for the rest of my life, huh? It's fine, I get it. 90%. Siege Archer, let's go. Better watch yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Who do I want to give this to? I think... Actually, I want... I think I want this beefcake to come over here and get it, but he doesn't have enough range, I don't think. No, he'll be just out of range. This is fine. Later, nerd. Take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemy is being pushed back all the way down the line. Nice. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, chasing down more dredge would rally your fighters and save a few lives. You won't have time to rest or change your party, but a chance to loot your enemies might reveal items they took from previous victims. Yeah, you attack any dredge still brave enough to face you. That's probably really dumb. I should have just left. Johnny, hello. Nice to see you, my guy. Yeah, I probably should have just left. 16? He's got 16? Let's move up over here. They really came from a spot that was very advantageous for them, and not so much for me. So if we have an opportunity to knock them down to 1, we should definitely do that as fast as possible. Okay. need him to be close, but not too close. I was feeling kind of emboldened, team. Okay, who's next? That guy. He's healthy. With good armor still. 11, that's not that scary. This guy is the one I'm worried about. This guy is, he's far enough away that he's probably in safe distance. She's really weak. If they tapped her, oof. I'd have to be just inside range. I really want to knock this guy's armor down. I could use one of these guys to face tank, but I don't think that's wise. I think I just go this round without doing anything. Okay. He's certainly going to attack armor. That's okay. Okay. This guy's next. Oh no. He's definitely going to walk over and tap this guy, I think. I don't know if that's wise. I thought so. Dang it. This guy's turn is almost worthless. That guy can't reach anyone. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Oh, Johnny, I should have just left is what I should have done. With only 5 armor. Yes, James, it shares some similarities. Can break 2 armor on this guy, but if he gets waxed twice, he's not in good shape there. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted, but I really need this guy attacking over here. If I could just move him 1 additional square, that would be so helpful. Oof, I feel like Tempest will even hit allies. It's going to attack my strength. And strength. Okay. Make sure this guy can't do any real damage. I need to break this guy's armor. But maybe I should focus these guys down first. He's got a lot of strength and armor, but if I weaken the other guys... I don't know if this is wise, team. Oof. Well, I'm glad that didn't do him in. Let's see. Oof. Really need him right there. A Tempest right there could do a lot of work. But my guys are in the way. 10. But he can't break 4 armor. Can knock this guy down. Because he's doing a lot of damage. I think this also prevents these guys from getting around to him if I stand here. I hate to, but I think that's the play. If this guy gets another chance to attack, Hakan's going down. Of course, I don't know anywhere Hakan can go where he's safe. Add strength and armor damage to target and adjacent enemies. I think I just take some damage from this guy. I don't think that there's anything else that I can do. Could boost at break 4 of his armor. That's really strong here. And I hate to, but I think that's the play. I think that's really my only play. Dang, he lost so much strength. Yeah, Buddy's here is definitely going down next turn. If I weaken this guy's armor, I don't know that that matters just a whole bunch. Oh, James, what do I do? Every option sounds like a bad option. Okay. Sorry, my guy. I hope that you're okay. I hope he's okay. Oh, I'm trying, James. I'm trying. We gotta do some damage here. Okay, Archer is in a really, really bad spot. She doesn't have any, whatever it's called. Okay. That guy's next. He's probably going to try to tap this guy's defense. I'm gonna move him over here. 70%? Do I take that? I'm glad I took the risk. I don't know that it was wise, but I'm glad I took it all the same. Okay. 10. He's got 1. Okay. I think I move here and attack this guy. Okay, now they're all weakened, reasonably. So they're likely to only attack my armor now. Tempest. Tempest. Yeah. I think this is okay. I think if yeah, I need to move here and then attack. So it's not perfect. But I think this was better than it could have. It could have been much worse. Because now we can dogpile this guy. If that... Okay, that guy went down, so we can dogpile this guy. Boop. Later, nerd. Ring of the Wolf? Was it worth it? Your renown grows! 1 injury. Siege Archer. Defeat an enemy with a Siege Archer. Nice. Plus additional renown. Sweet. So I gotta be careful with our next fight, however, to make sure our guys don't take another injury. Oh, that one guy. How are you doing? There are more warriors than usual claiming illness lately. I don't think they're faking it. I've seen them vomiting or stumbling around. Humans seem to be suffering from something too. Some kind of disease? Can't prove anything, but I think some of the rations may have been poisoned. Don't spread paranoia, it may be nothing. I found nothing wrong with the food, and most of us aren't ill. What do you think? Threaten the group. All of these are bad. That one guy. This is called Banner Saga, and it's one of those games where you have to make decisions, and the fights are really easily losable, let's call it. And all of the decisions, usually there's one that's just neutral, and the rest are all bad. Oh, I've never played before, so I'm doing this blind, but everything looks bad. Like, all of these options, threaten the group, that one's obviously bad. Let it blow over, that seems foolish. Keeping trusted Varl on watch. See, that sounds like it could be good, but the human fighters might notice. All the Varl are being all watchy-watchy. That one guy, I don't know what all systems it's on, but I'm playing on Steam. Let's see if we can find another connection. Logger comes to you again. I don't see any pattern to it. Some of the sick have faced dredge while others haven't. Some admit to feeling tired while others are well rested. Aside from the pains, I don't know. You both agree to keep an eye out for anything unusual. Well, at least morale is still good for now. Woof! Rashik, you're welcome to make it my problem. If I speak incorrectly, please don't let me be an idiot. Ludin has been sending scouts ahead. Quicker and more nimble than your Varl. One rushes back just as you cross the hilltop, out of breath. Dredge, that direction, you overhear him tell Ludin. About a day away, they found a village. What are they doing? Tearing the place apart, he says. Maybe 1,000 of them or more. Looking for God knows what. This will be a bigger fight than usual. Ludin is uncharacteristically silent, waiting to see what you say. See, all of these sound awful. All of this just sounds bad. Waiting sounds bad. Splitting them up sounds good, but could easily be bad. Like, it'll say, oh, you've managed to split them, but the second half circled around behind you, and now you're pincered and screwed over massively. Let's get closer. Oh, they notice you and they all rush you immediately. You know, I'm just saying, I don't know what could happen, but all of these could be bad. You send a small group of shieldbangers to get their attention. They do. Half a day later, many dredge are giving chase up a hill in their plodding sort of way. You get ready to lay waste. There must be at least 515 of them. This looks like a... Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. See, it tells me this, and I'm thinking, But, like, oversee, I don't know what that means. What does that mean exactly? I'm not sure. I know what charge means. I don't know what formations mean. It seemed to work out for me in the last fight, but... Charge. You consider taking your trusted allies and leading the charge, battering down the enemy. It will throw you into the thick of battle where fighting is most dangerous, but a strong charge can save lives. Okay, what does oversee mean? Looking across the battlefield, you wonder if a tactical approach would be best. If you keep your weapon sheathed, you'll be able to take the fight from afar and give orders with a clear head. Can never tell exactly how it's going to turn out, though. Hold them off? What does that mean? Making a wall and skirting the battlefield, buying enough time for you to help the weak and wounded make their escape. It's a risk. Your warriors will take the brunt of the attack, but it may save more lives in the long run. Okay. Weakness and strength, taking into account terrain. If you're careful, this should keep forces more balanced. Charge sounds dangerous for me. I think I'm going to do this. I don't know if this is wise, team. I don't know. One or more of your units is injured. Injured units can still fight, but have a penalty to max strength equal to the number of days wounded. They heal as time passes when resting in camp. -3 strength in battle. Rest in camp to heal. That sounds about right. Protect from death strength. Sounds good. Promote? Yeah. Promote a shield master? Let's go. He's a beast. I don't remember what this is. I think that's my ability to use willpower. I think. Shield master. He's a tanky boy. See, this can give me potentially like 12 attack power if I boost this. But I think for now, I want to do this. I don't know if that's a good idea. Hakan, War Master, let's go. He's a little weak at the moment, team. He took an injury, but he'll be fine. He's fine. Let's boost his strength. I don't know. That's probably dumb. I don't know, okay, team. Let's give him the protect from death. Sure, why not? Warhawk can promote. Luden can promote. They can all promote. Except for Bursey. I don't know if I trust him yet. I think I want Luden to promote. It's cheap on renown. And sounds very useful. You know, I was thinking I should make use of the rest more, because one of the pains is that the battlefields aren't necessarily large. So retreating to recover willpower to use in very bursty attacks doesn't sound, at least currently, doesn't seem like a great strategy. I think I want to give him +1 strength. And his ability, if he had some better ability to break shields, that'd be ideal. But I think just more strength for him. And this archer, she's, oof, I'd say it, but she was almost worthless if not for her being able to charge with willpower to do real damage. I do think the willpower charging for big attacks is a good strength of hers. And I think being able to damage armor is strong too. I don't know if this is wise, team. Just in case anyone's wondering. Am I doing the best things? I don't know. I don't know. I like this for him. Ganulf. That's a lot of renown. He cannot use willpower, so the fact that he has this is worthless at the moment. So we gotta give him at least 1 point so he can even use this resource. At least that's how I feel. And his strength is really high, so I don't feel like his shield break is important. So we're going to give him a little bit more armor to keep his high strength high. And this will give him a chance to use his willpower resource. Because it doesn't make sense for him to have it at all if he can't use it. At least that's how I feel. Hakan. Should I take Hakan out and put whatever his name is, Bercy, in place? He's just not as strong. And obviously, I feel like even with his -3 strength from his injury, he's still better. But I don't know if it's worth the risk. You know? I don't know if it's worth the risk. Okay, this might be dumb. Dumb. Super dumb. I'm so glad we're surrounded. I wouldn't want it to be any other way, actually. Let's see. It doesn't tell me how many tiles I can move. So I don't know if I can hit this guy on the first turn. Splash damage, 1 strength damage? If I put him here, turn 1, he can walk over and bop this guy, lowering his strength a whole bunch. I should have put Ganulf as the second strike. Because see, if Ganulf gets hit by this guy, it would weaken his primary ability, which is big strength. And this guy's definitely going to attack. Lytton! Hello! Yes, please tell a friend. Tell all your friends. I would appreciate that very much. But I feel like I want to avoid fighting this guy and this guy simultaneously. So for now, I think we move forward like this. Hopefully, for this guy and this guy, their first turn, we're all out of range. That's the ideal scenario I'm looking for. They would probably attack his strength. He's only got 1 shield attack. Okay. I don't know if this is wise, team. This is what we're doing. I don't know what that war means. Okay. I hope so, that one guy. I hope it's all good. Yeah, unlock it. We're unlocking it, Lytton, 100%. This guy. Weakening his attack. I think takes priority. That guy first, then that guy. Okay. Yeah. They're out of range. So we're safe for a little bit. As long as I move this guy a little bit, he's safe also from this guy's attack. We can weaken this guy's strength by a fair bit with Luden here. And probably take a pot shot at this guy with Archer Chick. Okay, this is actually perfect that this guy goes before our sword wielder here. That's ideal, actually. Power! Because I don't want to defeat any of these guys, necessarily. I just want to lower their strength, for now. Okay, that guy. This guy next. If I moved him over here, he could attack this guy, lower some strength, but that leaves him very vulnerable over here. I don't know if that's wise. Okay, there's not many places this guy can stand where he's not getting attacked in the next couple of turns. Could do 4 damage, 2 damage. But if I move here, he's definitely gonna get bebopped. 6 damage from this guy here. This guy will attack his armor. But if I move him here, he will only get attacked by this guy. Because that guy can't reach, and neither can these other guys. I don't like that. But I think for now, it's ideal. And I don't want to move him farther than I have to, away from the rest of the team. So, let's bop this guy's strength as hard as we can. I think that will make him attack my armor, since his strength is equal to my strength. Move this guy just out of range. Technically, he's in range, now that I can use willpower. I can hit this guy for 6 damage. I don't see a world where I skip that opportunity. I don't see a world where I skip that opportunity. Knock 7. Oof, right there. That's the play, team. This guy can't attack this turn. That's ideal. We're going to walk over here. Bippity boop this guy. Now he's only attacking armor. See? Beautiful. Okay. She's in danger if I leave her there. I'm not going to. But if we move her here... I could finish him, but I don't want to do that. I think I just want to do 2 damage to his armor. For now. Well, why did they move there? That doesn't make sense to me. I'm not sure why he did that. I don't know. James, I need to try turning it off and on again. Frequently, I might add. So I only did 2 damage to him, so that way I could... I don't want to move there, actually. I think it's better if I move... Well... If I move there, I'm still in range of him, but he has to use his willpower to do it. Yeah, I think I prefer that. So I can attack this guy. Strength to 1. This guy's worthless. Not quite worthless, but kind of worthless. I can't get to that guy. Which is fine. He can really only attack this guy, so he's just going to attack his armor anyways. So these two are handled. This guy didn't even attack. This guy can definitely attack me, which is a problem. I could move away. And honestly, I think that's wisest. I think that's the most wise thing I can do. Because I could dupe his armor by 2, but I don't know. I think it's wisest to just move away. This guy will probably move forward and attack, but I'm not in danger. I lose a little bit of strength, but okay. This guy can't hit me, at least. I knew that was a possibility, but like I said, that guy had to use his willpower to do that. So we move here, attack this guy. He's worthless now. He can attack our armor, but whatever. I'm learning, Rashik. I'm learning. Look at that. 12. Oof, that's not good. This guy's definitely a striker. And he can't move through allies. I really want to bop this guy. Who's next? I can't tell which one that is. It's got to be this guy. Worthless. This guy cannot reach anyone. But if I move him there, then he can. That guy's next. Okay, so I've got quite a few turns. I can knock this guy down a peg. I think I'll use my archer to really bop his armor, and then this guy can actually do some damage to him. So Luden, I think we need to move him closer. But not too close. So we're going to move him here. And end turn. Unlock Fireball? I would love to Fireball some of these guys. So 5 bop his armor? Willpower! Let's go, team. Let's go! Ha! You're worthless, nerd! Okay. This guy, right here. Worthless. Okay, he's gonna try to summon an ally. No way! No way we're gonna let that happen. I can't really do much. Homeboy's in the way here. Boop. I don't know if that really does anything, but whatever, it knocks these guys down in their armor as well. Alright, Bercy. Time to do your worst, buddy. Boop. -2 armor. Okay. Ha! Pathetic. I hate to, but I gotta take this guy out. He's gotta go. Biggest attacker over here taking his turn. Bummer. Okay, that's fine. That's more or less what I wanted. And then Luden's close enough now to poke this guy, really reducing his attack power. Cutting it in half right there. Enough that he decides, you know what, I'm out. Let's go! Pathetic! I can't let this guy call an ally. Like, 0% chance. I cannot let that happen. Drop it by 5. That'd be enough. I think I have to do that. I think I have to. So that way this guy can take him out. And it stinks, but I cannot kill these guys, because then he'll get another turn before I could reach him. Because none of my guys can reach him. Except for this one. And I can't take out all 3 of these guys to dogpile on him. So it's a bummer, but there's nothing I can do for now. Well, there's nothing I should do for now. As long as they don't attack his strength, okay, that's fine. And I'm gonna body block. No big deal. Just as intended. 6 damage. Boop. Nice. There you go, team. How about that? Oof. The weapon wiggle is dangerous, Rashik. It's dangerous, bro. I feel like I did this fight pretty well. Later, nerd. Poke. Whatever. Later, nerd. Boop. Haha! Pathetic. Donk. Got him. Didn't mean push that all the way down. Pull back before they regroup. Give you wide berth and scatter into the distance. Let's go. Your renown grows! Okay, Kaku. Yes. All according to plan. I feel like I did that one pretty well. Not bad. Not bad, team. Could it have been better? I don't think so. I mean, there's probably better ways to do it, but could I have done it better? I don't know. I feel like that was pretty darn good. Thanks, that one guy. Yeah, too easy. For now. It's definitely gonna get worse. With the village still a day away, you're eating on the march. Varl approaches. We had words earlier, says Gris. You recall him claiming that he didn't care for your command. You were right in what you did. Let me join your guard and fight by your side. Pride hangs on his posture and sincerity in his eyes. You've got one shot. You tell him to report to Maugre. I don't sit in the back lines. Make a mistake, and you'll get your head caved in. Nobody loses sleep over it. So did I get an extra fighter? That's cool. Morale declined? Still looks pretty good. You're close enough to hear Dredge rattling through the buildings below. Pull them out of the houses, Maugre suggests. Slag just can't resist an ambush. We'll have better luck in an open field. I don't like this. We'll skirt the village. We're going around. Takes the better part of a day, but you manage to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Yeah, sounds like we would have gotten ambushed. I don't like that. Of course, it's probably we could have done something in there and been great heroes or whatever. A shout echo in the wind, a standard Varl greeting. A caravan of Varl are headed in your direction, probably a few hundred in total. You meet them halfway. Nice. You must be with Vognir. Was. Vognir didn't make it. You're serious? It's getting grim out here, but I didn't expect that. You're flying a Schlid banner. What's happening? Isn't Ulfr in charge there? I'm Fasolt. Ulfr's still in Schlid, in case he needs to be. He sent me to meet Vognir. Well, you. We've seen nothing happening in Schlid yet. What do you mean? No dredge. They never came through Schlid. They're all pouring out of Ridgehorn. We only just found out about it. One group went that way. We came here. Ridgehorn. The fort on the bay? That place has been abandoned for hundreds of years. Yeah, maybe that's why they're there. By all accounts, it looks like another invasion. Luden forces his way into the conversation. What did you do? Careful now. You be careful. What did you start? You think men don't remember history? The long banner hangs in Aberrang. The Second Great War nearly screwed us all. What did you do this time? Yeah, who is this guy? I don't know what's good here. I don't know what to put here. I don't want to, like... Ludin's kind of a douchebag, but I don't want to, like, have him stab me in the back. Nobody. Ludin head swivels in your directions, eyes wide. He seems uncertain whether to be insulted or threatened. What orders did Ulfar give you? Supposed to offer any support you need. I like that. I've got 330 Varl behind me, and Ulfar wants to know what's happening at Ridgehorn. What's your plan? All of these plans sound bad. We're going to Ridgehorn. Are you insane? You just said an army of dredge are pouring out of that fort. Go on to Grothheim then, Prince. Having your blood on my hands would be worse than doing nothing. This shuts Ludin up for a moment, finally. You can see the battle raging in his head. He looks desperate for safety, but he didn't expect to flee like a coward. He expected you to come along. He glances at his men. We're already this far. If this is the Varl's doing, I'll know of it. And so will my father. Besides, you need my help, and my fighters. Ludin's unexpected flip-flop catches you like a swift kick to the shins. Ha! The prince has courage! Knock him out cold and send him away. Do whatever you like. Paint me the villain, Hakan. I'm not trying to paint him the villain. These are Varl lands. We're facing an army of dredge. How much experience do you have in these matters? True, mankind has never provoked them into a war. You're going for a third. Is taunting the dredge into genocide a game for your kind? Lay the prince flat and send him to Groth. No, should I bop him? What do you think, team? It feels like I shouldn't. It feels like I should just say, whatever, guy. Threaten pandemonium. The prince has chosen to be no responsibility of yours. Okay. I guess we're heading for death. Let's go. I'm so excited. Found out what's wrong with the sick Varl. Clutching his gut. Ate some of it myself, he says. Food's not poisoned, but it is spoiled. Bad fish. And getting more so. Wish I didn't just think about that. We got it from the merchants back near Velderfell. Of course, we get a boost of supplies and it's awful. What do you want to do? Dump what we know is tainted. Agrees. The tainted food is tossed down a hill where it won't attract attention. Taken care of, but we've got more ill fighters than before. At least 40 at the moment. What do you want to do about them? Avoid fighting until they recover. Careless merchants. I hope this will be the end of it. Indeed. I don't want to lose them, but, you know, I don't want to die either. The hike approaching the Godstone is murder. You recall how most Godstones were built on hills overlooking other Godstones so that travelers could follow them and find their way between cities. Does nothing to ease your pains. Dredge! Shouts Mognir near the front of the caravan. Suddenly, black rocks are whizzing past your head. What is this? Mognir shakes his head. A stone slams into the shield of a nearby Varl, exploding in a flash of light and razor-sharp fragments. Nice. Get behind the shield bangers. Dredge line the battlefield, weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. There's a whole boatload of them. Even from here, you can see nervous glances amidst the enemy ranks. Terry! Yes, I guess we're fighting. Should we hold them off? Terry, it has been a little while, but I'm glad you're back. Thanks for coming by. Formations, team! Give the order! He's still injured. Who's Gris? Was that one of those guys? 3 days injured. No! James, I should have held the line, probably. Promote Bercy? I'm running out of renown. He's kind of strong, but not really strong. He's a Warhawk, so I think we lean into his strength and his shield breaking. No, that seems silly. Let's lean into his strength for now and give him an ability to burn 2 willpower per turn. I don't know if that's wise. I don't know what's wise. I'm trying my best. This guy's not great, but he's pretty decent. Being able to burn 2 willpower really powers him up. Willpower is a pretty strong resource, actually. I kind of want to give these guys, particularly this guy, some limelight, some time in the sun. We've got 1 shield, essentially. Only 1 shield. Yeah, willpower's pretty great, Rashik. I agree. I didn't realize, like, the power of it at first, but after that, after the recent fights, it's definitely more valuable than initially you might suspect. I don't really like Bercy. I think I want another shield banger. See, here's one issue. So, Mogger goes and he can break shields. But then we don't have anyone to strike at the damaged shield for quite some time. And yeah, I could move Galnuf to go second, or Ganulf, however you want to pronounce that, to second. But the fact that the Varl are large is both an advantage and a disadvantage. I can't stack 2 on an enemy, a large enemy's side. If they're Varl, I have to get on 2 sides of the enemy, which means you have to move farther, which isn't always so easy. So there are pros, but there's also cons. I think this is just fine for now. Okay, let's see how it goes. Fishy, I plan to play Deltarune sometime. I'm really into that. 6 of us, 7 of them. And we're surrounded. And yeah, I can move, but only sort of. Slinger? Are all of these guys ranged? Slag Slinger Veteran? Interesting. I don't know if I can reach that guy 1 turn, but I'm sure he can reach me. She's in... It's going to be tough to protect her this fight. Slinger's going to sling 100%. I wasn't ready necessarily for ranged enemies, I guess. Considering I only have 1 ranger. Yeah, that one guy, I'm thinking the same thing, but because we're kind of split down the middle, it's really hard to just sling to one side. And I feel like it's best to push to the right because they're ranged. And they can run, but they can't run that far. But if I run over here, they will get a chance to strike at me long before this side would get a large, a chance to strike at me if I'm over here, if that makes sense. Okay. If I put her up here, I don't know if this is wise. Fishy, no, I'm not streaming on Twitch. I don't really stream to Twitch anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. Yeah, she's in a lot of danger. It's going to be really hard to keep her healthy this turn. But I think I need to move that guy up. Down here, he's just got so far to walk. Oh, they're going to be bopping my shields. It's going to be terrible. Yeah, just close enough to not be close enough. What a bummer. Of course. I could reach him. But they would be able to reach me. This guy would be, at least. And I'd have to use willpower to get over there. Three tiles without willpower, that's it. Man, that's kind of a bummer. Three tiles, that's it. Oof. Why, Fishy, do you prefer Twitch? Honestly, there are pros to Twitch, but there's also cons to Twitch. I feel like I should take this. It's going to take 2 willpower to move that far. That's so unfortunate. But striking at them before they can strike at me seems ideal. Because they could do a lot of damage to my archer, and then she's not worthless, but ugh, she's in a bad way, you know? Slag veteran goes last. I hate this, but I think I move here. And dump this guy's ability to attack. He can run? What? He can just run whenever he feels like it? Okay, who's next? This guy's next. He's definitely going to run over here and attack her. I'm almost certain, because he can just deal some damage to her health. I can move close enough to attack him, and I could do some damage to his armor. I hate this, but I think I would rather pull her back this turn. I don't know if that's wise. No, that wasn't. Dang. I guess I underestimated how far he could move, really. I'm not sure if I should attack his armor or his... just go straight for his health. Okay. At least that guy's worthless now. Okay. Oh, team, I feel like every move I'm making is wrong. Interesting that they move after being hit. Fishy, for me it's 941. I could just take that guy out, but that's not really ideal. I kind of want them to stay alive for now. I wish I could turn the map, like turn the camera, so that way I could see them from a different angle. I think I just take this guy out, honestly. It's not going to be his turn. Well, it will be. And he could do some armor damage to me. I think instead of worrying about this guy for now, I take this turn to move this way. For now. Let these guys approach and then I can do some damage to them. 12, okay. Let's attack Buddy Boy here. So whenever you attack, they move away. I don't like being close to these guys at all. %? I don't know if I want to take that. Okay, for now. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. This guy, he can't attack any targets that are really vulnerable, so I just left him so I could pinch these guys. This guy's got 1 health. I'm not worried about him. This guy's a little bit more of a threat. When is his turn? It's gotta be coming up soon. Yeah, it's not too far away. My shield banger will get a chance to attack. Okay, so I'm gonna move over here. Bop this guy for 2. And they can eat away at my armor, but that's all they can do. See, like that. Clever girl. Moved to block me from poking at these guys. But what he doesn't know is I didn't plan to do that all along. Nice. Worthless guy. Now all they can do is body block and be irritating. Mostly. Except for this guy. For now. Ha-ha! Got him. Okay. I can just destroy that guy. I don't want to. Not yet. Ooh, Tempest? Is that... I don't know if that's wise. Because this guy would just get a clean attack on him. I don't know if that's wise yet. Probably gonna attack his... Oh, his strength. Interesting. I didn't think that's what he would do. Can I just attack 2 tiles? Oh, he can attack 2 tiles away. Interesting. I didn't realize that earlier. Probably gonna attack his armor. Yeah. Okay, Buddy Boy here is going to attack probably this guy, and he's probably going to attack his strength. I think I start taking these guys out. I think we start taking them out now. Yeah, I figured that would be the case. I do want him to get closer. I can't wait too many turns while these guys pelt at my armor. It'll be his turn again soon. Okay, that's fine. Gonna bop his armor. Oh no, he moved away. I think I should still be able to reach him. Should still be able to reach him. He's next. Okay, I can't take down an enemy this turn. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it, Rashik. This is all right. Okay. Attack, make this guy worthless. And now they're all worthless. Nice. I gotta be careful of this guy. But, look at this, team. Poke. Now this guy will only attack armor on all of my characters. Except for my archer, but not gonna reach her. Alright, here we go, team. Let's start burning them down. Hopefully. Solve this equation. Pathetic. Nice. Easy peasy. Bopped, but not quite. Okay. There we go, team. That's how you do it. It's really hard to take down one group, but then fight the next group as well. It's really difficult to take that much of a beating and then take on another group that's full health, you know? With full armor. I don't know, tough to do. Oof. Pillage! Let's see. I don't know that I want her getting the kill. I think I'm gonna wait. Also with him, I'm gonna wait. Him, I'm gonna move out of the way. Assault. He's gonna rest this turn. And this guy, moving in for the kill. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, pull back. Woof! Your renown grows! Let's go, team. Let's go. Lost a lot of Varl, though, but no injuries. I don't know if this is good or bad. I don't know. I don't know if it's good or bad, team. Slinger's gonna sling, huh? What in the depths are these? You wonder, looking at the unusual dredge slingers. Nobody knows. Without warning, a deranged and half-dead slag stumbles out of a bush, throwing itself upon the yawks attached to the treasure cart. Surprise Varl pull weapons, but not before the whole cart slides off slick rock in a sheer drop. Stopped suddenly by a low growl? The enormous metal wagon dangles precariously off a cliff. From the end swings a confused yawks. I'm guessing that's an ox. Still tied to its reins. On top, the dredge hangs on tight. Keeping the whole thing from plummeting over the side is Gnolf. One hand white-knuckling the cart, the other wrapped around a tree. I can already see it now. Oh, you tried to knock the dredge off, but you hit Gnolf, and now they both plummet to their death. Or try to help him up. Oh, you helped him up, but the dredge followed him, and now the dredge knocked him out and murderized him. This is the safest option. And I don't like it. None of these options are good. Rashik, none of these options are good. You grab the cart and pull. You barely make any ground when the tree he's holding onto tears from the ground, dragging you with terrifying force toward the edge. with a roar that sounds like you just stabbed him in the side, then gave an order. Gunulf lets go of the cart. It flips over the side in a flash, followed much later by a dull thud and crack. At the base of the steep cliff, hundreds of yards below, the treasure cart has exploded into a frozen firework of gold, valuables, and yaks and dredge gore. That was a costly mistake, grits Ubin between clenched teeth. You wonder why that dredge went after the yaks in the first place. Then you realize the bigger problem is the vast fortune now lying at the bottom of a cliff. Let's try to recover what we can and lose a day, I guess. And covers up the rest, but not much else. Of course. Minus supplies, minus morale. I'm so glad that just existed to ruin my day. That one guy, did I make it look easy? I felt like I messed it all up. I always feel like it's just messed up. Okay. Good morale. Nice. And our team should be healed. So let's move on. I don't know if it's worth it, but we seem, at the moment, to have plenty of supplies. And we're here now. Oh! Slinger's gonna sling, right? Morale improved. That's odd. The caravan stops, Godstone looming overhead for a short rest. The warriors are glad for it, and the stone gives you an ancient sense of being watched over, in a comforting way. Didn't help the bodies underneath it, though. The earth at the base of the Godstone is scarred, like a struggle occurred. Merchants. No dredge. Encircling Dengler are a variety of goods, a barrel of mead, who knows how old, blue silver, a statue made of soapstone, offerings to a dead god. Check for the merchant's brother. In the midst of the pile of bodies, a glitter catches your eye. You fish a gold necklace out from a jerkin to find 5 golden rings. The merchant's brother. Guess he didn't make it. Let's take it with the intent to return it. Plus 10 renown, let's go. We're completely exposed up here. If we're going to rest, I think we ought to do it a little further away. I wanted to examine it. The word fortune has a lot of meanings, but eventually move on. Okay. We made it, team. We made it to this guy. Nice. Huh. Interesting. Okay. All right, team. We're going to call it right here for the day. What do you think? Not bad? Seems legit? Is this something that we should keep going on? How do you feel? I'm actually having fun. It doesn't seem to be wildly popular by YouTube standards, but been having fun, you know? But anyways, let me know what you think, either with a comment or in the Discord. Smooches, guys. Love y'all. Galen, I hope you've been enjoying this. It's pain, but I think we've been doing okay. Anyways, thanks, team. Smooches. Friggin' love y'all. I will see you all Monday, if not sooner. Good night, team. Nailed it.